Hey all, this is Analysis. Continue where we left off in the low level challenge. I mean, I could still call it lowest level possible, but you know, then certain of the encounters where it won't count as stuff like that because we are taking extra encounters that we don't need to take. But I don't allow ourselves to, of course, to take, you know. Yeah, so the boss is going to be interesting actually and stuff that, you know. But yeah, because, for example, on bosses, we need to make sure that only one character survives on the bosses, which can be a bit tricky to do and stuff that, you know. Yeah. Because normally this boss you just limit break it to death. But keep in mind that if we fail on a boss to quote-unquote get every character kill, that won't be quote-unquote the end of the world. It won't automatically use me in a reset and stuff that, because on Reno, I'm not gonna quote-unquote follow that rule and stuff that, you know. And of course, if we would have had a way to just have the boss health be displayed and things would have been way easier and stuff that, you know. We'll keep that in mind. So yeah, so those encounters, for example, the only real reason why you can take those encounters is because you see we have no encounters on and stuff that's right. Yeah, but this of course will mean that we won't be able to get any of the steals, you know, from certain encounters. Now we can of course in the Shinra building take the elevator and hope that we get the enemy that's on the spiked wheel thing. I believe there is an encounter where you can get two of those in one fight, which would be good. Now, if we can at least get 3 in total and stuff that, you know, or more, then we can get cobble bangers for everyone. Stuff that. Cobble bangers are, of course, huge. Stuff that, you know. Yeah. You might say, oh, why bother getting gear for other characters then if Aerith is gonna absorb all the XP? That is correct. Of course, Aerith is gonna absorb all the XP, so I get weapons for other ones, but we are gonna still need to attack with other characters and stuff that, like, we are allowed to attack with every single character because it's not a single challenge and stuff that, you know. I felt like getting level 10 right, and stuff that, or level 11 or whatever right, I think Aerith will still start like, I think it's a few levels below Claude or whatever it is, or how it works exactly. I don't know if she's like -2 Cloud or if she's -3 or whatever it is. Because then it will be 11, it will be 10, 9, 8. She would start at level 8 then. Otherwise she's gonna be level 9. Now if she doesn't get any minus at all, then she will start at level 11, which would be pretty insane. And this is another ether. So that it's 3 seconds almost. 1, 2, 3. Too late. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you need to count pretty fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Instead of 1, 2, you know. Yeah, and I'm not gonna allow ourselves to use the grenades, by the way, because of that, you know. We're gonna get a glorious Titan Bangle from this, of course. And the Titan Bangle is actually gonna go on Aerith. Stop up there. This way. Saluda me! Oh shit, Oats! Mr. President, Jayo. Right, so we need Tifa to survive this. Big shot. What another? Are we gonna Big Bomber as a counter? Big Bomber Claude, hey, that's very nice of you. But 688 damage, yeah, because of the back attack. He's not dead yet, right? No. Ah, that's it, it's dead. Damn it. I didn't think we were gonna do that much damage, to be honest, but yeah, but I mean, it's not that much XP still with 40 characters on 180. Right, yeah, that's not a big deal because we didn't gain any levels there. See, that's a beneficial thing as well there. Right, because we would have needed, basically, if Tifa wouldn't have attacked there, then we would have needed to kill everyone off there, basically, and stuff that, except for her. Yeah, that was a bit unlucky, of course. Yeah, the fact that they did so much with regular attacks, but that's of course because we locked him on the other side there. And I know that back attacks can do a lot of damage, but not that they would do that much. So that, because that was absolutely crazy with how high the damage was. And that's of course all because of being level 10 there and stuff that, you know. But that first of like 688 with Barret, right? And I think that was the background now. Now I think it's... But because it did counterattack with the other thing, but otherwise, if it was in the front and it took 688 damage, then that means that Barret would have one-shot him if he would have been like attacking it back or whatever, because yeah. Yeah, we already know the name, of course. Yeah, I don't need to have the light on now. I'm not going to turn down the sun protection screen because it's good with sun for you, actually. And now we can get a Titan Banger as well, but yeah. We want to do that for now at least. What is that? Okay. I hope I didn't spell it right, you know. It's weird to call them like spies and stuff that because that's not what the Turks are. I mean, technically they are, but you know. I mean, because really it's the Turks that are actually the elite instead of the soldiers and stuff that, you know. So level 7, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So she's 4 below Claude. She starts 4 levels below Claude, see. We can get her with the title banger immediately. One she doesn't get. So why is it up? Fire it up. Lighting it up? We don't need to restore here right now. Yeah. So. Fight it. Does he actually deal enough damage? So it is 10 damage. Okay, so I think if I have her in the front row, then she'll probably have to. Just wait here. Yuck! Fire. Alright. Control, please. And I think it's actually good because it actually gives you vitality and stuff like that, you know. And there's one more fight, which is going to be when she's, get that fight, or maybe she get it. Or she can just run away from that, but you know. Yeah, we did 21 there, even though we're in the back row there. That's the first time I actually see her getting a back row in the church and stuff that, you know. I think that's extremely actually rare and stuff that. I mean, it's not beneficial because you cannot have like, you know. Right, Claude, you want And technically here there is no point in getting more of these item bangles and stuff that is because of course we are gonna get to like we aren't gonna be getting any encounters here of course and stuff that's here, you know. So that all of these extra fights you actually do want to take. Because if we split up the XP between characters, of course, then characters are gonna end up being lower level than during the like the solo challenge run where you know, a single character absorb all the XP, but now Aerith is of course gonna absorb all the XP from apps and stuff that, you know, so yeah. Do. That's a CC level 7. We got the free heal there, which is good. Right, then we sell the potions, we sell the ethers, we sell the antidotes, we sell the things down, we sell 3 grenades, we sell a bomb bangle. And that makes us have 5k in cash. We're not going to go for the Turtles Paradise, by the way. And there's one more ether here. Coal materia. It's very nice. Ghost cover is good because of that. And her vitality is actually at 19, but that's because of guard stick. Stuff that's it. There will be some interesting things, of course. Because of using the fact that she can use up so all of the XP is going to be very, very powerful and stuff that, you know, because, you know. And we don't want to get chosen by Dom Corneo, so we're just going to get the basic stuff of Dom Corneo and stuff that's there, you know. So we can get a few more extra kills with Claude. It's a very good bed. A very good bed. And now he remembers. And here you just want a box, so you just use the D-pad instead. Because there is basically a certain thing that you can still make noise if you hit a certain plank there, for example, so yeah. So the potions, the Phoenix Downs, and the ether. Now we have 6,000. But then that guy's gone. It's actually pretty interesting. That guy's still there. But do we get more material at this point? Do we get more restore now? I think we can do with just one restore. So yeah, it will of course be able to wreck phase and stuff that, you know, but yeah. The dirt is so good. But yeah, the question is, right, that I do think that they're going to discover way more glitches in the game. Like, some maybe not be used for the speedrun, but maybe some, like, I don't know if technically, like, could you trigger mid-deal into happening? Like, could you crouch surf to mid-deal? Is that possible, right? You know, on disc 1. Because all the towns technically exist on disc 1, or would going into mid-deal in disc 1 crash the game? Because otherwise, right, here's the thing, right, would you be able to buy the crystal gear in mid-deal and stuff that, you know? Okay. Make ourselves beautiful, because we do spend cash on that, so. Drill rod, metal, knuckle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Material. Restore cover ice. So the unbangle, sell the gold stick. So the tight bangle. We cannot buy the batteries yet. Today's special. I wonder if you could stay there multiple times and get all of them or something, you know. Diamond, you're a ton. Sexy color. Sexy indeed. And there should be silk dress. Now something new to a week, so you. Because I think we can skip out on these encounters, even though it would be useful to make Claude get to sleep a bit faster and stuff like that, but yeah. And getting the quote-unquote the brown wig or the dyed wig rather is the hardest actually and stuff like that, you know. Because you need to get a certain amount, and I forgot if he always gets the same amount of squats, if you can just figure out the amount that he gets, if it's random every time, you know, stuff like that, you know. Gonna see how many he got this time. Yeah, 15 squats, yeah, that's very, very low. Because I've seen him get 16 squats and otherwise there. So yeah. So you basically need to somehow count both of your squats and stuff, that's yeah. And I do believe you don't need to get the underwear and stuff that in order to win. Som ett till rad, ett till omelet. So right, we got 2 fires. Yeah, two fires. Yeah, 2 fires. 3 lightning down, 3 ice. Yeah, only 2 fires. Because we get the next fire from red 13. But then now you cannot get the thing here from this guy. Because that guy's gone. I mean, that's okay with me, you know, and stuff that, like, it would have been funny, man. Like, see, that's something that should actually have been inside the game if they ever did, like, I should have that too, one of the dream games. Like I've done like a list on the first part of the Resident Evil 3 speedrun. They do like, oh, what would my dream games be? All time and stuff that, you know. Damn, your friend is hot too. Damn. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Yeah, and I also would have expanded the things that you could get for like this whole section and stuff that, you know. And I would have made it so that, for example, like if so that you would actually play through and like actually fight stuff with the other characters, as well the other characters if they like get captured. For example, if you win with Claude, then you would be able to get XP via both Aerith and Tifas should be able to get XP and stuff that, you know, because they did not get picked and stuff that, you know. It would make you would actually. Random snake. It's a fun thing in paramedic talking away and the snake and being like, wait, you're not the big boss. Yeah, on Venom Snake is of course Grey Fox and stuff like that, and people that say that it doesn't make sense because he couldn't be at two places at once because he was he was the leader in the first Metal Gear game. He was the leader there. He was the big boss that was there. That was Venom Snake and stuff like that. But the thing is, for example, like we know that thing that the Venom Snake, like you might think that but isn't he quote unquote supposed to be the medic? But that's the thing, right? That Grey Fox could have been like quote unquote brainwashed as it was, stuff that because how he thinks that how it's supposedly the medic that thinks that he's big boss. But it could be used that medic persona is just a persona that is still Grey Fox and that he was a medic at one point and stuff that when he got brainwashed into thinking that and stuff that because I forgot exactly what the explanation was, but there is a very good explanation, stuff that. And then why would his most famous post, the pose that were done for Phantom Pain, why would that pose be the pose that like Grey Fox used and stuff that. Paramedic now gets Metal Knuckle and she gets Mithril Omelette. So lightning, ice, fire. So 244 is the highest, 244, 224, 244 and all. So we got some one ether here. So now we have an ether sellable, we have leather glove sellable, we have iron bangle sellable. Dude. And I think that, for example, like I would have actually turned those two fights if you don't get selected. For example, I would have turned both of the fights into a boss fight actually and stuff that that those two thugs, like the green guy and the like Koch and whatever it's called, the other guy. Yeah, didn't need to get the underwear to win. And I get to mention about Barrett here and stuff that. It actually gives you positive points with Barrett, stuff. We got hyper, so we can actually inflict fury on someone. What we're actually gonna do. That's his name, Starpa. I'll chop it off. But yeah, except they wouldn't take Don Corneo in an actual fight. But see, the thing is that they're making Don Corneo out to be an absolute coward and stuff that. But the thing is, like, they actually did Don Corneo dirty actually because you don't become like basically he's supposed to be like a mafioso boss, but you don't become like the leader of all the wall market. Like Don Corneo is like the mind and muscle of or the thing. So you think that he's a coward here and stuff that because he's afraid of the character, but he would be able to solo all of them at this point and stuff that. You might think that he's only able to deal with people because of apps and stuff that he puts people through the trap and then like apps kill them. But I actually think he actually has weapons and stuff that, you know. Like weapons that he probably have gotten from Shinra and stuff that, you know. And probably some other things as well, but yeah. Isn't it funny how he has like blonde hair, just like the President Shinra, and the fact that both of them smoke cigars? Like you might think that, oh, maybe they're related somehow and stuff that, and imagine right if... Because why does Rufus have orange hair? Like, President Shinra is clearly blonde. And if you know how genes work, orange hair is basically like quote-unquote counts as being part like redhead and stuff that. And redhead is already very, very rare and stuff that, you know. So, and yes, you don't get to see who President Shinra's wife was. Stuff that, but still, you know. I'm sure you might say that, oh, but his eyebrows are orange or whatever, right? They look like more reddish. And that is true, you know, here, but that could be a miscoloration and stuff that, you know. Because otherwise, you know. But then this is just a potion, right? Yes, just a potion, but still. We get the thing that you actually talk, or the character you talk to first there, actually gives you positive points with the character for their dating purposes. Yeah, I spoke too soon. And now we immediately limit break here with Braver. Both of them cast the Ice Boom. Sewer Tsunami Block. Yes. Sewer Tsunami, hell yeah, no. Sewer Tsunami, hell yeah. Please don't kill it. Yeah, more sewer tsunamis, please. More sewer tsunamis. I think he should be able to survive our... I'm gonna potion her actually here. Actually, next Ice Spin type out there. Please hit her. Good. Healing Wind. The main problem is we don't have any restoration material. Right, but that is going to give us sadness. Thank you, you're very nice. Right, and we have an Ether though, but we don't have any healing magic with her, which is the main problem. That was excellent. That was actually absolutely perfect there. That's without knowing his health even and stuff that, you know. That was very nicely done, not gonna lie. It was very nicely done. We got some more AP, of course. You know, yeah, we have more material. I'm not to equip. We did use up that potion though, but that was actually worth it. Because otherwise, I think that she would have died from that one attack. Then getting free sadness here is actually huge. The steam material is going to be important, but not right now. We're going to need to equip that in the Shinra building. Of course, yes, we're not going to quote-unquote recruit Yuffie. Because of that. No, I've said yes, we are allowing us to take certain things, but yeah. Should we allow the recruitment of Yuffie? Because the main problem is, of course, that we need to do fights in the forest, and it's much better to recruit her before Temple of Ancients instead then. So high potion. And not a goodbye potion. High potion. High potion is 500, right? Yeah. High potion is 500. So it's level 11, level 10, level 8. Echo screen. Potion. And you know, back then, like I knew immediately when I saw the trains here, I knew immediately where we were, because of course that I back in the day, like went to the right there after the train station, and for example, because that's a good place to grind with Claude, being able to grind it on your own and stuff like that. So you know. Another ether. So that's gonna be quite a bit to sell. And it's weird that the trains here work still, you know, and stuff that, you know. Get high potion. Because here otherwise we would need, what is it? It's going to be, we would need paramedic to absorb all the XP basically, I think. It's up top. Smoking fools. That's what Barrett is doing. You never take me alive. And then when it gets shot and he falls off. The fact that he's still alive for a short while here is absolutely crazy. Domo paros. Domo paros. Domo paros. Yeah, you stupid paddle. Yeah, you stupid paddle. So we can theoretically get tranquilizers here. Fuck you, Biden. Domo paddles. Domo paddles. Domo paddles. Domo paddles. Domo paddles. Do, and we just walking or running upstairs. Domo paddles. Lightning fire. Then put the dexterity there with the steel. Lightning ice. Lightning ice. Fire cover. Here they come. Let's see if we can do this correctly here, because yes, we want paramedic to survive, so if she gets pyramided, we need to free her. So that, yeah. And that's all, folks. What is this, Looney Tunes? Okay, you Looney Tunes boss. Yes. Oh, that's good. Gonna have to hope that he pyramids Barrett now. Why is he not pyramiding? Oh, good. We might actually be able to do it. Come on, maybe this is it. Yeah, one more ice though for pyramids, I think. Come on. Enough damage. That's how we do it. Yeah, with ice it's good enough, the damage. No, they all get XP, even when they're pyramided. Okay, so that's fucking stupid. You still got experience on everyone even when they're pyramided. It's no ordinary time bomb. Oh, sing song. Yeah, we can escape over here. Because right, we could have already escaped at this point rather than having the whole talking scene here. Yeah, you know, that pilot must be pretty pro. The fact that they're not like crashing into the pillar or anything, you know, and stuff that, you know, like you're actually flying with all the stuff that you know that are like where the platforms are and stuff that, like how close they are to, you know, that, and you know. So next up, of course, is going to be Shinra HQ. We make one more recording session, I think we do actually. So yeah. But yeah, but that's a bit sad here. So basically you would actually need to kill the party members off that them being pyramid doesn't count as the character being KO. I mean, it does count them being KO, but game over. The pyramid, but actually defeating Reno actually gave us XP to every character there. So that's a bit weird, so you never need to go for that, like them being pyramid doesn't stop you from gaining XP. And that sector there, to this other sector 8 is supposed to be where the thing got detonated, like the Maker reactor. But you could see 8 is the one that wasn't doing anything from it. There wasn't any Maker from it, whatever, because but then I'm gonna go and check if I can actually put down this on speed. Stuff that, so you're gonna have to enjoy this text here for a while. But I'm gonna be recording the next month as well, so that's